You're alive, or little cattywampus here. I pulled a boneheaded move today. I forgot my foam holder. I believe that will be sufficient there. I'll be getting these poles out. Get everything set up here shortly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're gonna fall and hit me on the head. That one needs to be fixed. Needs a weight. This one is good to go. Hey, how's it going? Just now getting set up. I swear every one of these flat rocks I find to sit on, it looks like a good place to sit. It's wobbly as all get out. And I forgot, I had them in the freezer at work today, all day. Forgot to thaw them out again. They're hard as a rock, but that's all right. We'll get them cut up and going here shortly. We were moved up a little closer to the dam today than I normally fish. There's only one generator going and not very much current. So I'm hoping being a little closer up here to the generator, maybe we'll get a little more activity. I don't know, there's been a big change in the weather over the weekend. I don't know if the fish have gotten acclimated to it yet or not. It's about like everybody else around the country. I think we have about a 10-degree change in the, or 10-degree drop in temps. What have I got going on? There we go. So it's a little cooler out here today. I went off and forgot my doggone phone mount for my tripod. Well, that's kind of redneck engineered on there right now with some fishing line and some, I don't know what you call it stuff. Some stuff I had in my truck, some line I had in my truck. So hopefully it doesn't go crashing off the tripod, break the phone and make a mess. We're gonna see. All right. These fish are froze solid. I'm gonna slip down here and put these fish in the water, get them wet just a little bit, see if they'll come loose. There we go. That seems to help a little bit. Maybe a little bit. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Getting ready to cut up some skipjack here and get these fish broke apart. Ooh, they are froze solid. I gotta remember, since it's not sunny and warm out, I can't bring these frozen skipjack out and lay them on the bank like I usually do. They're not gonna cooperate if I do that. If I can pry them apart a little bit. There we go. That one come apart. Cold on my hand, I know that. There we go. There's one piece. I'll get you too, buddy. Oh, I've got a pleasure boater wanting through the dams, what that was. Bars, or the Lockmaster telling him, come on, you're holding up production. Lord, that's froze solid. Woo! That's some hard skipjack. 2 pieces will do for now. I only got 2 poles ready. Let's see. Just using small chunks of skipjack, you know, little bitty things about like that. So that's what's been working. But I got a feeling before long we're going to be wanting these bigger ones as they eat up for wintertime. Maybe. I know I see guys on YouTube all the time using big old hunks of skipjack. Come on through there. Go through there. Not in my hand. Not in my hand. Just through the fish. Well, that's fun putting that frozen skipjack on a hook. There's one of them. Further out there, there's a lot of current right here. See if I can't throw out a little further than that. Normally right here I try not to throw out very far. Well, not right here, but on down where I usually go. But it's pretty fast current. I gotta get out there. There we go. I got right across that current. Maybe there's a little bit of a slack spot. In there. Might be a little too much current for that little pole. Lord, this slick. This rip-rap slick today. I only use that pole because it matches that red reel, that Abu reel. It's a cheap old pole, not very stout. How's everybody doing this afternoon? I'll be caught up here just a second and I'll catch up with anybody in chat. This pole, on the other hand, is good and stiff. I don't have to worry about this one. Way out there. Much better. Much better. Let's see if we can put this pole right down here in front of us. This is much better. Still want to go downstream. Alright, now settle in. I may not have nearly enough weight on here. We'll see. That's not going to be where y'all can see it, is it? About y'all can see that one. Well, I might get Texas. Now I'm gonna have to work on that. That's gonna be way down there. Oh, the wife sent me a text. Her Jeep made it onto the Ham Festival website. We went and rode in the Trigg County Ham Festival parade this weekend, and she made it on the front page of the website. All right. Get my line out of here so I can string up a weight on this other pole. Come on. If I get much older, I'm gonna have to bring a pair of glasses when I go fishing, or I'm not gonna be able to tie a fishing nut. I guess that's the side effects of getting a little age. Try that again. There we go. I saw it that time. All right, come here and give me a weight out of this here bag. Well, got a little bit of a hip there. Give me a big weight, boys. I need a big weight for this one. 6 ouncer. We'll go with 6 ounce. That's kind of a grab bag style of what I'm going to get there. I got all different kinds of weights stuck down the bottom of that thing. You never know what you're going to pull out. Uh-oh. Sorry about that pole. I threw you down. I thought Whitey was going to go there for a minute. He was dipping. He was doing the dip. Well, I got 9 people sitting in there watching me get going, so I appreciate y'all joining in since I'm just now getting started. Gotta cut one more. Let's see, I got a headpiece back here to cut. Put that headpiece on. I'm just about done getting set up here, y'all. Then I'll catch up with chat. See who we got visiting. There we go. Little headpiece on here. anyhow, 6 ouncer. You ought to get to the bottom a little quicker than that 4 ouncer do. Made it to the bottom already. Got a little bit of current right here where I'm set up. Alright, there we go. Let's see if y'all can see all 3 of those poles. Yeah, one is just out of sight a little bit. Let's see if we turn this thing. There you go. I think you can see all 3 of them now. And let me grab this other phone and we'll catch up with Chad. I'm fishing pretty much the same place I normally fish, but I'm normally on down and around the corner here where the current shoots out a little bit. But they've only been running 1 generator and it's just not creating enough current. Oh. Under, I'll put them down here. Get around here. We got a fish on here. We're in some heavy currents, so there's no telling what size he is. He's either running at me, or he's not much. Come on. There he goes. He's trying to fight now. Nah, he's not very big. Broke my weight off anyway. Channel cat. Well, I was just getting ready to catch up with Chat when he hit. I don't catch too many channel cats down here. There you go. First one of the day. Hey, I see Johnny, Small Pepper, and that fishing channel. Let me get this little guy out and I'll be right back. Catch up with y'all. Oh, that's a good eater size right there if we were hungry. Now, hands off. I need to put another weight on that, but first let me catch up with Chat here. Alright, let's see, we got Billy with Cold Creek Catfishing. Appreciate you dropping by, buddy. Billy, how's it going? Cold, light rain there, no fishing for you. Well, it looks like it could rain here anytime, but it's not supposed to. I haven't looked at the temperature, but I'm guessing it is probably, I don't know, mid to upper 50s. It's not bad. J-Dog, hey buddy, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. That fishing channel. Started pre-tying rigs at home because your vision wasn't what it used to be. I resemble that remark. I need to do the same thing. I'm getting to where it's not so bad. I use this green line on most of my poles. I can see it real well. It's a heavier pound test. It's thicker, so it's easier to see. But this I only use, because this is such a snaggy area, I only put 10-pound test on my line going down to my sinker. And that stuff is hard for me to see. Let's see. Yeah, that fish had a backup beeper. You're right, that beeper came on at just the right time. Let's see, who else did I miss here? Where am I fishing? I am at Barkley Dam. which is on the Cumberland River system, just below Lake Barkley here in Kentucky. I fish this area a lot just because it's real close to my work. I'm, less than a mile probably from where my office is. I usually don't fish here because the current is so strong. But here lately, around where I normally like to be, I like to go around the corner, and there's just not been much current at all. Not as much as normal. So fish just haven't been very active. So I moved up here to where there's more current. It may be a pain, I don't know. I usually avoid this current. Yeah, the skunk is off the bank. Amen to that. Hey, Rustic, how's it going, buddy? Hadn't seen you in a while. John Boy's catfishing. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see. Chilly and rainy for Billy. Yeah, it's that time of year, I guess. Chilly and rainy is moving into season. Rustic says he's sore all over. Yeah, buddy, I saw where you've been working on your shed. That stuff will do it to you. I'm assuming that's what, said you're going to leave the building and work alone for a few days. I assume that shed is getting to you. It'll definitely do it. I have a shed that needs a new roof that I'm going to work on here real soon. And it's not a very big shed, but still big enough I'm not looking forward to packing shingles up and down the ladder to it. All right, I think I'm caught up. Let me get this other, get a weight tied on this one that broke off here just a minute ago. I need some more line, or did he leave me enough? Nah, I better put some more line on there. Oh, come back here. I hope that phone does all right for y'all, since I forgot my phone mount at the house today. Looks like it might be a little crooked. Is that too crooked? Is that annoying y'all? If it is, I can try and adjust the leg or something on that tripod. I've got it tied on there with fishing line and some Velcro. Find another good size weight here. That 6 ounce I got down in the current pretty good. I don't know if this little pole will be worth having on a 6 ounce or not though. It's too small. We're gonna try it while we got 6 ounce. We're gonna try it. That's what the bag gave me, so that's what we're gonna use. That. Let me cut a piece of skipjack up. We'll be back in business. Hopefully the skipjack is thawing out enough. It'll cut a little easier now. Oh yeah. Yeah, much better. I am not going to be around tomorrow because I've got a grandson having a little surgery tomorrow. So I'm going to be at the hospital, around the house after that, taking care of family stuff tomorrow. But the rest of this week, I'm supposed to be working here in Kentucky at Grand Rivers. So I'm planning on fishing just about every afternoon this week, y'all. If you're looking for something to do to pass the time, join in with me. That's a lot of weight for this little pole. We're gonna see how she does. Be sitting down by now. Come on. Sit down. Sit down in that current. That's enough. You're going too far. I gotta talk to it. I don't know if y'all talk to your fishing poles or not, but sometimes I gotta talk to them. Alright, let me sit down here and see if y'all can see them. Yeah, it's right in the my Velcro strap's right in the way. Let's see. Yeah, I think y'all can see all three of them all right. That one far blue pole, he's too close to the bank, I'm concerned, but you never know. We may push up, maybe a big fish running the bank up there. Let's see if I can get caught up with chat now. Just put a new roof on this shed. Trying to get it ready at 24 by 20 on the front. Oh, you're gonna expand. I'm not gonna do any expanding. I'm just gonna do a little roofing. Thank you, Johnny, for sharing it out. I appreciate that, buddy. If y'all hadn't yet, be sure to hit that thumbs up for me if you're enjoying yourself. Yeah, Billy, you're right there. Rustic did a good job on that boat of his. I redid my boat a couple years ago, and I don't think my paint job turned out nearly as good as his. My paint job didn't stick all that well. I had bad trouble. At least a little bit of ding, I'm losing paint. Thought I was getting a nibble here. I was looking up. I think that's just current messing with it. Maybe now that Rustic is wore out, we'll get more coffee time lives. Hey, that's right. When I'm at work in the morning, at least when I get to work in my office up here at Grand Rivers, I like to have YouTube going in the background where I can listen to people, check in on chat every now and then. I used to listen to, check out a couple different guys, but neither one of them's doing anything in the mornings, except for rarely anymore. I need to find somebody doing a good coffee talk in the morning. Hey, Skipjack Cindy, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. Rustic's daughter's having surgery. It's a surgery kind of day. I hope it's nothing serious there, Rustic. Cindy, you gonna be going live after a while? You're a Wednesday live, I think, aren't you? I can't keep up with everybody when they go. Catfish Fever and Outdoors. Hey, Lynn, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks, Billy. I don't have any of the big name rods that you see people using in the catfishing community normally. My two blue ones are actually surf rods. It's made by a company that makes surf fishing rods. Doggone rock keeps rolling on me. Fiblink, F-I-B-L-I-N company, L-I-N-K is the name of the company that makes those blue ones. They make I first saw them, a buddy of mine that fished offshore told me about them. And they're kind of known for those rods that have the bent handle that you stick down into the rod holder on those offshore boats. But I like them real well. I've had no trouble. This one here on the left, the shorter one, it's a medium heavy, and the one on the right's a heavy. That heavy one is real good for this current. It takes pretty good fish to move it. Southern Wildfin, how you doing, buddy? I appreciate you joining up. Oh, Billy, I forgot this white one here with the red marking and stuff. Sorry, I'll get distracted. I'm getting little bites, it looked like. It's an old rod that I had around. I think it's probably a Walmart special. It's one of those Shakespeare Tiger rods. I just liked it because I've got that red Abu Garcia and the colors matched. I need to order another rod. I actually need to order a couple more rods. I got a couple of reels I don't have any rods on. Good rods for. Fishing in the lake where I normally go, that white rod is plenty because, I mean, a 5-pound fish is a good sized fish up there on the lake where we go. And you don't have this current to deal with. Oh, okay, you've seen the fib links, okay. A lot of people never heard of them, but it seems like people that have been around the offshore fishing have heard of them. I've been pleased with them. I've not treated them well, I tell you. I should have been kinder to them on these ripraps. I'm bad about dropping them. Well, like that one I did a minute ago when one of them was getting a bite, I just tossed it down, and that's not good for these rocks, or for these poles. I shouldn't do that. I think I am caught up now on chat. That means it's time for a fish. If we're caught up with chat, it should be time for a fish, shouldn't it? If y'all don't mind, hit that thumbs up button there for me and let your buddies know to check us out. Uh-oh. Blue one's getting tapped. I don't know, I don't usually fish for catfish up here where all this current is. Like I say, I usually go around the way, and then you get just wore out around there with bait stealers. Around here, I don't know if the bait stealers, they don't seem to be quite so bad. Maybe they don't like fighting this current. Oh, there was a bite. There was a bite. Come on back. Come on now. You just wanted to play on it, didn't you? Anybody catch any fish this weekend? I didn't get to go this weekend. We did the family thing. We rode in the Jeep some. Did a lot of just goofing off stuff this weekend. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate that. No, rustic water's not up at all. Over at Kentucky Dam, the concrete pier, the circle is out, and they were, from what I hear, they've been wearing the skipjack out. I've not been down there because I'm full of skipjack. I thought about bringing a rod with me to catch some skipjack when I come back to work Wednesday, but I could probably only hold, I don't know, 15 or so skipjack tops. Hey NJ, how's it going, buddy? I caught one channel so far. We hadn't been here long though, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. Anthony J was down there at Kentucky Dam this morning, and he said that he was throwing a rattle trap trying to catch some stripes or some bass, and he sent me a picture of, well, here, let me see if I've got it. I can show you on this other phone. He was catching some of the big skipjack. See if I can get this here where y'all can see it. I don't know if you're needing any skipjack, Rustic, but there you go. Some of them good sized skipjacks. He was catching some little ones too. Once he started catching those, he was throwing a sabiki rig. He was catching nothing but little ones on that sabiki rig. But on that rattle trap, he was catching those big skipjack. Yeah, you need to make a trip over. I'll try and, if it's evening or morning or something, I'll try and catch it before or after work. Like I say, I'm gonna try and go. I think I'm gonna try and catch some Wednesday morning before work, or maybe after work. I don't know. We'll see. Only thing is, I can't keep very many because my freezer's about full. I had a scare. What was it? Saturday night we came home, and something stunk in the house bad. And I told my wife Friday night I thought I was smelling something, and she didn't smell it. Well, she went back by the freezer where the skipjack were, and she said, "Oh, I think I smell it." She said, "I think the freezer went out and the skipjack's gone bad." I was like, "Oh no," you know, have a heart attack on that one. Luckily, it wasn't the skipjack freezer that went bad. There was some food we found got left in the microwave that was just nasty. I don't know how it got left in the microwave without the microwave getting used that long, but it did. Only got about 20 skipjack left. Doggone. Yeah, you need to catch some. Make a trip Wednesday and I'll fish some with you after work. Or Thursday, like I say, I'm gonna be here all week, except for tomorrow. I'm gonna try and fish just about every day after work. Johnny, you'll like this. My wife is not a fan of spicy foods. A week ago today, I went to a Chinese place and asked the cook, it's a little drive-through place, and the cook is right there by the window. And I asked him if he'd make it a little extra spicy. I said, "It's not usually as spicy as I want it." And he smiled and shook his head. He made it so spicy I could barely make it down. It set me on fire. And I like it a little bit of heat, not a lot. I got home, had some left over, and my wife tried it, and she started struggling with it a little bit. And I said, "Let me show you a guy's channel." I showed her your channel and some of the videos of you eating peppers. She struggled to even watch you eat the peppers, buddy, with the thought of her how they'd treat her if she was eating them. Guy pulling up on a boat down here, gonna throw a net. If he catches any bait. I don't know if y'all can see that boat. My head's in the way. I'll lean back out of the way where you can see it. Can't tell. I don't think he caught any. Now he's sitting back down. I don't think he caught any. I always like to see these guys throw nets. That's something I am not good at. I cannot throw a cast net to save my life. All right, fish, we need a bite. Time is 5:00. Oh, Cindy caught 80 skipjacks Saturday and nothing would bite today. Isn't that the way it goes? They're finicky creatures for sure. Were y'all catching them any size? Everything I've been catching was smaller ones. Well, about like that one. There's two of them froze together, but honestly, I kind of like these smaller ones. They, for this time of year where I've been using smaller baits, they work really well. Big ones, you got the big ones, I got you. When the big ones work good too, I just seem like I end up wasting a big one, or wasting so much of the big one sometimes. I don't like to waste them. I figure if I'm gonna catch them, I ought to use them. So I hate to waste them. Bugs moving in on me. I'm surprised there's any bugs out here with it being cool. It's good fishing weather though. Let me tell you, it's nice out here. What's the phone say the temperature is? 57, that's not too bad. All right, fish, come on. Give us a bite. Oh, we threw it again. Let's see. Is it catching any bait? I don't see any fish flopping in there. Oh, sorry, I forgot about y'all. I got to thinking about something. I forgot about chat. Medium large, huh? Not the 3-pounders. I hear you. I tell you, it's surprising how in the springtime you can get into just some monster-sized skipjack, and then you can't hardly find them the rest of the year. You know, something I'm not seeing this evening is all of the Asian carp. Normally, right in here is covered in Asian carp. I don't think y'all can see it, but across the way where the barges lock through, there's been a couple commercial fishermen that had permits to fish up here for the Asian carp, and they may have wiped a bunch of them out. They were putting out these nets. I don't really know what you call them. I think it's the kind of stuff they use up in maybe up in Alaska, up in that area where they put a net out and they kind of circle a big area with it and then just kind of pull it in tight and kind of catch everything that's in that area. Because I saw them throwing a bunch of fish back and only keeping the Asian carp as they were pulling them in one day. I don't know what you call that kind of net or fishing. I've seen them do it on TV before. Well, you've got a steady pull on it. You got something bothering you, or you just in the current? It's just current messing. Guess that's current. Normally use the Foley spoons this time of year. So you catch more of the bigger ones with the Foley spoons than you do with jigs or something like that. I caught a few big ones. It wasn't necessarily a Foley spoon, it was just a spoon. Caught a few big ones with a spoon not terribly long ago. They were slow catching though. You know, I'd catch one and then 20 minutes later catch another one. Which I guess if you're catching the big ones, you know, if you can catch 3 or 4 an hour, I guess that's enough to take you fishing. Anthony did say that over at Kentucky Dam, both were catching quite a few blues today, but they were the smaller ones. 2 or 3 pounder kind of blues. And there went an Asian carp jumping and make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about, because that's the first one I've seen jump today. I thought maybe they thinned them out down here. There's that backup beeper again. That means I need a fish with a backup beeper. This blue one's just a steady down and back, down and back. It must be right in a spot where the current's swirling on it. Hey Jody, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by to say hi to us. We caught one lonely channel cat. We've been here about 30 minutes or so, 35. There's the horn up at the quarry. They're getting ready to blast. Maybe that's the catch a fish horn. These are getting ready to catch a fish. Sorry, I had to answer a message there on the phone. Bank Fishing Adventures, how's it going, buddy? You been catching a bunch of fish this week? Well, I guess this week it's Monday, so you're just getting started on the week. What's this change in weather doing to your lines? I heard several guys said over the weekend they had a tough go of it, said the fish weren't biting too well with the weather changing. Hey, Ashley Brady just dropped by to say hi. How you doing? Appreciate you coming in to talk with us for a little bit. I'm gonna give them 5 more minutes and I'm gonna check that far one down there. Like I said earlier, it's right up, current's pushed it up pretty close to the bank. It may be up just a little too shallow. Maybe a little too shallow. Jody says she can catch the blues, but having trouble with the flats. Yeah, up here in my part of the world, if we catch a flathead, we just consider ourselves lucky. I don't know if there are not many around here, or I'm just no good at catching them, but it's a rare occurrence for me. I think I've caught 4 flatheads this summer. £31 flathead Thursday. That's a nice one. Yeah, Cindy's 19. I didn't realize yours was that big. I saw it on the short. I missed it on your live, but you put a short out, I think, with it on there. Jody's biggest flathead she ever saw, but it was skinny. Hey, Kentucky Lake Fisherman, how's it going, buddy? I was just texting with him. Yeah, Josh, I'm up here closer. I say closer to where it discharges. That may not be the right answer, but I'm more around the corner here, by where the discharge is, rather than being downstream there where I normally go. All right, I'm gonna bring this far one in and freshen up the bait on it, and may need to put a heavier weight on it. I'll be back just a little bit, y'all. I'm sure it's gonna be hung, and I have to break it. Maybe not, maybe not. Got lucky. Oh, there's that rock rolling. All right, let's get a heavier weight on this thing. Yeah, he just had a two ounce weight on him. No wonder he wasn't going anywhere but to the bank. Two ounces of weight won't do me much good in this stuff. I was not paying attention when I threw that out. There's another 6 ouncer. Uh-oh, little bite there. On blue. That something just tasting you, or is that just a bait stealer? Or an Asian carp bumping you? Or any of the above? Uh-oh. Somebody's hollering up there. Did you move out of the corner of my eye, White Rod? I saw you bounce. There we go. Put a little bit more of a juicier, chunkier piece on that one. I'm gonna put this in the other side of the current. There we go. Maybe get it out there a little further. Stay a little closer. There we go. It's already on the bottom. I thought it was. Not quite. Alright, settle down. Time to get on the bottom. Thought I was going further than the current. Alright, I'm gonna make you sit down. So this one's going to have to come out. That one's going there. This one. Let's see if y'all can see all three of those. I believe it'll work. Let's see. See if I can see. Yeah, I think so. That white was kind of hidden by the big blue one, but it'll be all right. Not too bad. Let me catch up with chat here. Cindy says, James caught some nice ones on Brian B's. Yeah, I was watching Brian B's while we were eating breakfast this weekend. Let's see, Sunday morning, I think it was. Is that right? And saw James catch a nice one. If water gets any lower, Rustic's gonna pick up my sinker. That's about right, Rustic. It's pretty low. You know, the lake has gotten, of course it's that time of year for the lake to be going down to summer pool. I really expected there to be more flow out here and a little more water. We just aren't getting the rain to push it through. Oh, let's see, the guy out here in the boat has a fish. What has he got? Whatever it is, he's chasing it with his trolling motor. He's putting the lean back on it. He may have a good one. I'll catch up with Chad here in just a minute. I want to see what this guy's catching. He definitely acts like he's got a nice one. Hey Brian B, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you dropping by. It's not liquors or not catching fish. That's one thing this one's not doing. Caught one channel cat so far and that's it. I'm a different spot than what I normally fish here from the bank. It's normally either right up that way by the dam or on around where I can fish a current seam, but oh, he's done got hung up now. Whatever he had has hung him up. I'm trying out this different spot. There's a lot of current. It's a real strong current right here where it makes a turn. I thought there might be some fish laid up in here. Bank fishing adventures, you're 100% right about that. Fishing on these rocks is hard on my back, especially after Sitting here wobbling on these rocks for a few hours, I start to feel it. Size matters. How's it going, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. I saw where you caught a few good catfish lately. Andrew, where'd you go? It looked like, would you go up north somewhere? I can't remember where it was you went, but looked like you caught a few good fish up there. I'm beginning to think the fish do not want to be in this heavy current. I really thought this is where they might be. Especially Anthony was saying over at Kentucky Dam they were catching them in the current. And I could have gone there, but it's hard for me to fish Kentucky Dam. I don't know if anybody in here ever catfishes for Kentucky Dam. It is just so hard to fish. I mean, I know this is snaggy with all these rocks, but Kentucky Dam, I just can't do anything. I've just never done any good up against the dam where the current is so strong. I catch them fishing off that pier sometimes. And it's about time of year for me to be going to the pier. Usually when it gets cold, I do pretty good catching them off of that pier. I need to get a pier net though for picking the fish up. White one just let loose. Something picking you up, or did you just come loose in the current? I guess he just came loose in the current. Six ounce is the best weight, the heaviest weight that I brought with me today. I might should have brought some 8 ounces. Oh, these two blue ones are staying all right. Just took them a while to get to the bottom. That white one either, he's up floating. Something's picking it up. That's abnormal. Let me catch up with y'all here. Went to Licking River and Barren River Lake. All right, Andrew. I've not fished either one of them before. Wife and I have talked about going to Barren River Lake. It's not that far from us. A couple hours, I think, maybe 2.5. I thought we had something might be playing with that white one there for a minute, but I don't guess so. Yeah, whatever that guy was catching out here definitely hung him up. He's over there trying to get it loose right now. He got a nice fish going. I don't know what it was. I don't know if he was snagged on an Asian carp or if he had a good catfish. But he was chasing, using a trolling motor, chasing it. Nice campground at Barren River Lake. All right, that's good to know. Most of the catfish around here most of the campgrounds around here are starting to shut down already this time of year. Cindy, Ashley's gonna get herself in trouble. She better put some commas in there. get chilly out here. Won't be long, I'll have to break out the winter coat to go fishing. We'll see, Johnny. Appreciate you stopping by. It's 5:30. I'm only going to be here another 30 minutes or so. It'll be dark before too much longer. Appreciate you hanging out with us, Johnny. If the fish would bite, I might stay a little later than that, but it's getting dark by 6:30, especially with clouds out, so there's no fish biting. 6 o'clock will be it. Of course, about 6:05 is when the fish would start to bite, you know. I'm really surprised this time of year how few fishermen there are out. You know, the weather's nice, it's not 100 degrees. You can sit here and enjoy yourself. But this time of year, it's just like you get the river to yourself. And the lake, it gets pretty empty too. You don't see many of the bass boats running around up and down the roads like you normally do. I'd figure more people would want to get out and enjoy it when the weather was nice. I guess I'm an oddball. This is my time of year. I'd rather be out on it now than when it was 95 degrees. All right, fish, let's see if we can clap one up. Come on. We need some activity out here. If any fish in this river does not get a bite. And the blues are letting us down. We can usually always catch a blue down here. Y'all can't let the channel cats win, can you? That's just that current pulling it, I guess. Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Dinos, D-N-O-S. Actually be in the area the next couple of weeks. Is anywhere local to buy cat bait, or you just got to net some yourself? Here in Lake City, the bait shop down there, Tradewater Bait or Fisherman's Friend, it goes by a couple different names. They'll sell you skipjack or shad. You can buy it either cut bait or ready to go. Or I was saying earlier, I was talking to a guy who said down at Kentucky Dam, they were wearing the skipjack out earlier today. Good size skipjack. He was catching them on a rattle trap. So you might go down there. Usually the first thing in the morning, you know, they're better earlier in the morning than middle of the day. So you might try down there at Kentucky Dam. There's if they're not letting any more water out, there's a big concrete circle out of the water that you can go out on and fish from. And that's where they were catching them today. But skipjacks, good. Shad's real good this time of year. Shad's real good this time of year. But if you want it fresh, you have to catch it yourself. You know, net it, or well, the shad you got to net. Skipjack you can catch. Don't come to Barkley for the skipjack. They're not in here very much this year. Kentucky Dam's the place to go. Uh-oh. Just got a text. My niece hit a deer this evening. Doggone, tore her car all up. That's not good. got Fast Eddies. I forget about them. Kentucky Lake Fisherman works there at Fast Eddies. That's Josh. They're over in the Marshall County side if you're over that way. On Highway 68, I think it is. Josh has all kinds of the catfish stuff. I forget about you, Josh. You're out the other direction from where I come from, so I don't go over that way very often. Well, hey, buddy, we're glad you found us. Appreciate you hanging out with us this evening. Hope you're able to catch some fish while you're down here. It's been a little slower for me here lately. Actually, back in August was when we were doing our best. Last month has been a little slow, but I mean they should be hitting good any time. Well, I say they should. I'm fishing from the bank because I work right here at the rock quarry, so it's easy for me to get off work and come fish. If I was pulling my boat, and by the time I put my boat in and out and all that, I wouldn't have much fishing time. But a buddy of mine was fishing Kentucky Dam this morning, and he said he saw the guys out in the boats were catching them pretty well. The eater size, nothing real big. Let's see, NJ says, growing the beard for the winter. I wish. I'm going to have to shave it. I may shave it tonight. My wife is not a fan of the beard. I like the beard when it gets cool, but she is not a fan. She gave me instructions last night that it's time to shave. Oh, NJ got on the carp today. Putting it on your Facebook page. Okay, good deal. We'll check that out. Are you doing more stuff on Facebook now, NJ, rather than the YouTube lives? I hear you, NJ, but I gotta sleep with my wife, so I might ought to have to shave it off. She does not like the beard at all. No Shave November, there you go. That's coming on real soon. Of course, there's another Know Something November that I might endure if I don't shave it. Rocks rolling. I thought I was getting a bite on this blue one here. It looked like it got tapped pretty good there for a little bit. But it stopped. Stonefly, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. It's a good evening to be out fishing. I think I'm going to bring this blue one in here. I'm tired of it just up and down in that current. I'm going to try and move it. It's probably home. Oh yeah, it's home. No, come loose. Getting lucky this evening. Put a fresh piece of bait on it before I throw it back out there. This one had the headpiece on it, and they've definitely been tapping at it. There's not much left inside that head. Gee, what? There's a little bit bigger head piece. I'm gonna send that whole thing up there. Can't entice something to bite. Dang bloody mess. Now let's go upstream and out. Pole looked like it jumped while I was putting this one out. Something may have tapped it. Alright, let's catch back up. Yeah, maybe NJ will have some ice fishing videos. He's up there up north. He'll get some of that cool weather. That little frozen weather. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Trying to hit it. Oh, am I standing right in the way? Thought I was going to have to grab that one. Thought maybe we were going to get a bite on that one right after tossing it out. I guess not. I'm surprised, as cool as it is, how many flying bugs we've got out here. Somebody forgot to tell them that it's time for them to be going away. My eyes, that white one keeps moving. Not enough to have a fish on it though. Uh-oh. Got a hit right there. Got a bite. Come on now. Bend on over. You can do it. I guess you're going to, are you? Oh, there may be something small on there. Let me check. It's hung, of course. Out there, see if something wants to break it loose for me. I think something was hitting it. I Could have been an Asian carp moving along, couldn't it? But that one's hung. That's gonna be the first or second one of the night. That's pretty unusual out here. I'm surprised we hadn't lost more than that. Make sure we're still, yeah, we're still good. 5:41. We got about 20 minutes, fish. If you're gonna do something, you better get your game going. I need to catch something. My hands are getting cold. It's cooling off out here. Hadn't quite got acclimated to these cooler evenings yet. I'm sitting here saying I'm chilly. My hands are cold. The guy up here in this boat's in short sleeves and shorts. I'm gonna have to toughen up. I done got thin skinned, I guess. I have to call and harass my niece, call her Crash. Tore her car all up hitting the deer. Daggum. I'm saying, dang deers do some damage. That is for sure. There's something buzzing loud like a hornet sound. I don't know where he's at. I don't want to meet him. Sorry, I forgot about y'all chat. Let me see. Did I forget it? Did I miss anybody? I don't guess so. I don't see anybody there in chat. There's a skipjack at the top of the water right there. I'm going to start bringing a skipjack pole with me or one to throw just to see what else I can catch. You never know. I might catch some smallmouth bass, some stripes, largemouth, all kinds of good stuff out here to catch. Of course, if I did that, I'd miss a big old catfish most likely. I need to try one afternoon like, doggone, I'm forgetting his name, River Lunacy. Can't think of his name. He fishes a dam up on the Ohio and casts right out into the where the boils are coming out of the turbines. And he says it's like bouncing from the bank. He lets it sort of bounce along as it goes. He catches a lot of good fish doing that. I need to try that one day. James, that's right. James, was it Gormley? Something like that. Whatever it is, he catches a bunch of fish doing that. I've never tried doing it like that. It's like he just casts out in it and lets the current push it along, and he'll lift it up and let it settle back down. And, I mean, I don't know if it'd work here. Maybe so many snags it wouldn't work. But he sure catches a lot of fish doing that on the Ohio from the bank. Yeah, he catches a lot of good fish, doesn't he, Andrew? I've never met him or don't know the guy. I've just seen his videos, but he definitely catches some good fish up there. You ever tried that, Andrew? Or do you know what I'm talking about? What he does on some of his videos? It's interesting. I've never seen anybody else do it. Uh-oh. We got a little something, maybe. I don't know. He's fighting back if he is. Oh, it got me hung up. He's on there. He's not very big, I don't think. Well, I want to break him off. I might have to. So. There we go. I think we were able to break the weight off and just have the hook. Just have the fish now. Oh, we got a drum. Well, falling down. Doggone. Dang rock rolled on me. I'm back here. I was falling down in slow motion. I got us a drum. That's buttering a poking eye. Rocks. These dang rocks are a pain in the backside. I'm not going to worry about fixing this one back up, guys. I'm going to be leaving here shortly anyway. Well, at least we caught another something. Drums are fun to catch. They fight pretty good for their size. Let's see. Andrew says, yeah, he's seen him do it, but he's never tried it. Stonefly says, put one of the drift sinkers on that has flotation. You know, I've never used them. I need to try them sometimes. You do it at RCB Dam on the Ohio. Chat Cats has done it. You know, I don't ever watch Chat Cats much. I need to check him out. It's been a while since I've seen any of his videos. Hey Dale, how's it going, buddy? Well, we just caught a drum and caught a channel earlier if you just came in. Oh, it's my phone. This thing's stuck. There we go. Tell me my battery's about dead. That means it's about time to be done, I guess. It is 5:52. We'll give her another 10 minutes or so before we call it. Oh, something hit that line or got a little nibble just then. Got something to give me a little nibble. Should. They're not doing it now. May just been something hit the line. One of them Asian carps hit the line or something. I got a new gadget, and as soon as I can figure out how to use it, I'm gonna start bringing with me when I do these. It's only you set the phone in, and it identifies you and follows you. So like a minute ago when I was down there, if I got out of frame, it would turn the phone to follow me. Pretty neat little gadget, but I'm not very good at using it just yet. About halfway think I got something on this one, but I'm home. May be wrong, but I'm gonna check and see. It keeps pulling and shaking a little. I don't feel anything on it. You catching a bunch of them? I caught one channel and a drum. Yeah, that's it. I heard they were catching them over at Kentucky pretty good today. That's what I was told. Like eating size, they said 2, 3, 4 pounders. little breaker and see what's going on. Dang, a little stretch on this one. Come on now. Well, she don't want to break. Keeps coming like I'm hung on something. Try her again. What I've got, I walk upstream or uphill and it comes to me like I'm hung on somebody else's line or something. It's not a fish, there's no fight to it. Oh, there it came, whatever it was. There it came. Whew. I didn't think it wanted to let go. I think I lost my weight in the process. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what I was on. Whatever it was, I was pulling it halfway across the lake. Alright, let me get my bag fixed up and get her ready to go. I got a meeting I've got to get down to in the big city of Clarksville, about an hour from here. If it's going on, it's supposed to be a meeting tonight, but can't get any response from the organizers. I'm gonna try and see if they've canceled it or something. That's a handy dandy little bag. I don't know if any of y'all got one or seen one. I got it off of Temu. Real good for packing your fishing poles and all your junk around. Appreciate it, Andrew. Thanks for hanging out. I'll check in with everybody here in just a second as soon as I get this last pole in. And of course this one's hung too. There we go, she came loose. Feel like I managed to keep my weight with this one. It came loose, but got a little bit of weight with it still. Little pull. It's in the current. It was way down there in the current. Way down there. I didn't realize how far down I'd let it go. Good Lord, Kevin. I was fishing in China. And fishing on credit. I thought I saw something pecking on this one earlier. Well, got 1 out of 3 weights back. That's not too bad for around here fishing this riprap. Let's see here. Get this one put up, then I'll check up with Chet and we'll get her wrapped up. Oh, did I miss anybody? Will do, Josh. I'll be looking out for deer, especially since my niece done got her one on the way home. I appreciate all y'all hanging out with me this evening. We didn't catch a whole lot of fish, but we had a good time. I enjoyed chatting with y'all. All right, we'll catch y'all later in the week. Like I say, hopefully Wednesday I'll be back. That's my plan. Y'all have a good one. We'll talk to y'all later, guys.